All right, guys, we are at the Angel Oak Tree on St. John's Island, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. I wanted to show you the road in is dirt, and it is pretty bumpy. They have not graded it in quite a long time. So be warned, if you come from either side, it's kind of bumpy coming in. But that's it right there. Here's the canopy right there, and they have it fenced off because they don't want people coming in and messing with it. But you kind of get an idea how big it is. We're going to jump inside here and take a look at it. There's Truly you. It's a little chilly today, so. So you got to kind of walk straight in, and there's another shot of it right there. It is huge. Reminds me of that giant tree in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
What's the name of that? Is that a fig tree?
It's some kind of fig tree.
It's a giant fig tree in Santa Barbara. But this is kind of cool. They got like this little gift store here, shack, and I think that's where you go in. And then, of course, they got the bathrooms. They got portable bathrooms in here. So let's go in, check it out. So you go through the gift shop on your way out. And this is the entrance right here. So they got porta potties too as well. She's standing behind me in the sun as long as she possibly can.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
He's got his little feet down there. He's collapsed. There's a good shot of it. I know the sun's behind it. But, so there's a ton of these trees, and we'll show you some more on the way out maybe. But you can see a few more of them over here. And on the drive coming on to St. John's Island from Folly Beach, we took some back roads, and there were tons of smaller versions of this tree just covered in moss. Just the hanging moss, like right there. Like that. But some of them were completely covered in this stuff. It was just fantastic. And you could just tell even the smaller ones were hundreds of years old. You just don't get that big. They're probably half the size of this, but this is amazing. Look at that. Wow, that is really something. And look at how the branches go down and they kind of go into the ground. It's almost like they become roots again. I'm going to go up and show you these signs. I think these are just do not signs, like do not stand on the tree, do not touch the tree. Yeah, that's pretty much that. If you guys want to read this, you can feel free. And basically, it's please don't screw with the tree so it lasts. Look at that. It's just got these, it's not even like vines. It's more like ferns growing on this thing. Truly, go stand in there so you can see how big it is. Go ahead and jump over me. No, I'm kidding. There it is. She's not taking her hands out of her pocket for nothing. Nope. We're going to walk over here and then come back for this sign in a minute. But you can see how these branches. I think that's what that is. Where the girls are at. So you can see how the branches all go down onto the ground to help support it. Truly unbelievable. This is great. And there's the squirrel house. One of many homes on this. Oh, there's actually an egg in there, you guys. Look at that. I think that's a robin egg or something like that. It might be a stone. That was cool. I can't believe they have to tell people not to carve in this. There we go. You can pause and read that. Pause and read that. Pause and read that. I'm going to go over and see if that other sign is the same thing. And look at these ferns, you guys. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. All the way up the tree. That is so cool. It looks like it's growing out of the tree, but it's got to be some sort of vine you could see. Oh, sorry. Right there. That's like you can see the vine roots right there on it. So they got one support right here for this branch. And they got another support there. Oh, this is a support too. I thought that was a telephone pole. That's actually a support all the way up to there as well. So let's jump back over to that other sign and see what that says. Okay, I read that other sign, and I'm sorry, that wasn't about the tree. It did say that it was 400 years old, but once again, that was trying to say, please don't mess with the tree. So you can pause and read that. Pause and read that. Pause and read that. Pretty cool. Let's jump back over to the tree. This is at the base of the tree. You can read that if you'd like. Pause and read that. I was an acorn that fell originally. All right, that's not even that old. But look at this. I thought you guys might really like this bulbous part here where it's just expanding. So on that sign back there, it said in the last 25 or 30 years, this thing has grown 10 feet around at the bottom. But look at that. Look at that knob. And the way the bark is, that is really cool. Just all shaping. "89 feet. The longest limb is 89 feet. And it must be this guy that we're on right now. Maybe this guy comes out as it goes all the way out here. It's like ends up being 89 feet. They must have measured all of these along the way. Look at that. As I always say, look at that. And fantastic. We got a lot of supports on this side over here. What do you think? It's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
See the wires holding some of the
Oh,
branches
no, I
to each
didn't.
other?
I didn't
There's
notice
one
that.
There, there's one there, there's one there.
Yeah, look at that if you guys can see. Maybe I'll get a little closer here. You got wires here. So you got a wire going from this and up from right, let's see, right about there and cutting across. So you can see that one right there with like a cable of some sort going through. And then up above it, there's one here that goes across. I'll put it up against that blue sky. You can see it right there. And then, of course, these wooden supports on this side. It's weird that most of it's growing on this way, isn't it? Like, there's really nothing expanding that way. You could build one heck of a treehouse in this baby. Now that's where, if a squirrel lived in the smaller hole, what lives in that one? Yeah, there's really not much for branches growing out on this side. It's pretty much all growing the other way because that's where the sun is, I guess. I guess that's east right there. So maybe it reaches for the sun naturally in the morning and that's the way it ends up. Never really noticed that about other oaks, but cool. All right, that's it, guys. There's a ton more of these trees all over this island as you're driving the back roads around and stuff. You could see them. They're nothing like this thing though. Holy mackerel. But I thought I'd bring you over here and show you. Here's one covered in moss right here. And then you could see a branch from another one right there. So you can see the bottom of it right there. Branches come out, and there's another one where all the cars are parked along here. They're the same style of oak. But this is cool because you get the moss there. And then look at the base of that guy. That guy's pretty big. There's a bunch that size all over this island as they're driving around. So there it is. I'm not going to take you in the gift shop because they might frown upon that. And so I'll just end the video out here. Oh, look at this old well. It's not working anymore, but that's pretty cool. They got some picnic areas over here. This is a nice place to come. The road's a little bumpy coming in, but it's not even half a mile. So it's not too far to drive down a bumpy road. You just take your time, take it slow. It's been raining a lot. Maybe they'll grade it. But if you like our videos, please hit that like and subscribe. We'd love to have you check out our channel by going right there. If you want to see another cool video, go right there. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.